to run ads. Okay, so this page is all about sales of gadgets. Hello. Circling back. Okay. All right. So let's reduce. Okay. Okay, it's better. All right. So we'll be going into the practical proper. So in this practical, I'll be showing you how to set up a Facebook ad, and not just a Facebook ad, a Facebook ads that would literally convert I've often working. I'm not. Hello. 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 I think it's better. Yes. All right. So if you're visiting Facebook with the system, you get to see this page, and this is Facebook feed. And for you to start running ads on Facebook, just like I said, that you need to have a Facebook page, which is very, very important, because that's where your ads will be sitting. Just like you have this page now, you can see that we have a content on the page. And if you have something like this, you can decide to use this as your ad creative while setting up your ads. So I believe this particular account doesn't have a Facebook ads account. So we'll be setting up the Facebook ads account. Okay. So when you're on this page, through the system, or if you're using your mobile phone, make use of the Meta ads. And if you're using an Android phone, make use of the Meta ads on Play Store. So when you open it, you see that it asks you to log in with your Facebook account. And when you click in your Facebook account, I believe most of you are you're in on the Meta ads. So, but on the system, what you do is come over to this place, you click on Ads Manager. Okay. So when you click on Ads Manager, it's going to take us to the Facebook back end for ads. So let's see if this account has another account already. Okay. So it's loading up and it's taking us through the setup wizard. We are just going to cancel it because we are not going through all of those instructions. So this is how the Facebook back end looks like for ads. So you get to see this outlook. So for you to set up ads, what we need to do is to click on create ad. Okay. But before we do that, if you're on the system, first of all, you need to set up your ads. So I believe this account already has an ad account. That's why we are seeing this. So what you need to do is you come down to this place. Huh? Yes. If you don't have an ad account, it will. Okay, let's create a page first. Okay. So we'll be creating a new page on your account. Are we permitted to do that? Just a demo page. All right. So just like I said, that we need to create a page first. You need to have a page before you go ahead to start running ads to the page. So what we'll do here is this. We have to go back. So now we'll go back to facebook.com. Then if you're on the app too, on Facebook, you can see a way to create a Facebook page on your app, on your Facebook app. So if you're on the system, what you need to do is you head over to this particular place where we have page on the left-hand sidebar. Okay. So when you click on the page, let's see. All right. So let's go back. So now recently there's a new update on Facebook. You know, every page you create now is treated like every account you have on Facebook is treated like a page. Even your normal personal Facebook profile is treated like a page. So for you to create a page, you have to switch to your default Facebook name. You understand? Like on this page now, we have two profile. This is the business page, and this is his personal account. Okay. So for me to create the page, you see, when I was on the business page, I could not see the option to create a new profile or a page. So you can see that it's being grouped as a profile. Okay. So now you can see all profile. So we have to switch to the default, which is its personal Facebook account. So now when we're on the personal Facebook account, let me go back so that you get to understand this. When we're on the personal Facebook account, this is what you see, okay? Then you scroll down to where we have pages, okay? When you click on pages, then you have the option to create a new Facebook profile or a page. So what we need to do now is to click on create. So you can see now. So it's asking us to create a new profile or a page. Is it going to be a personal profile or a public page? So we are going to select a public page because this is for business, creators, or organization. So if you want to also monetize your Facebook page and start making money, you use that public page. I believe you guys know you can also make money with Facebook page. So now when we click on the public page, what we need to do is to click on next, get started, and boom, we are here. So now we are going to give the page a name. We are going to describe the category of the page so that Facebook or Meta get to understand the category of the page. So we are going, this is for a demo purpose. So I'm just going to use demo 1. Yes. So we are going to use demo 1 business. Okay. So now we are going to assume that this page, the travel agency, we are going to use travel agency as a case study. All right. So, or is there any case study you guys want me to use this page for so that you can relate? Is there any case study you want me to use this page for? Any business category, whether travel agency, a boutique, or a catering service, right? Phone and gadgets. All right. So phone and gadgets. So this is a demo business 1. So now we are going to select the category of the page, which is very, very important. You have to put it on the right category. So what's the business all about? So we can see it there. So we have a lot of categories. So you can see when I try to type in phones, it brought out the options with the PH, photography, photograph, phones, and tablets. Then we have pharmacy/chemist. So you have to describe what your business is all about. You have to put it in the right category. So for this case, we are going to select a phone, mobile phone shop, or we select phone and tablet. Let's just select phone and tablet. You can add 3 to 4 categories. So we've added phone and tablet. Now what we need to do again is to add another category that is similar to each other. So type in phone again. So we can now put mobile phone shop. We select that. Then we can add the third one. So we can just put electronics shop. Okay, yeah. So there's electronic shop. So we can just use these 3 categories that describe this page. So then on the next option, we have the what's it called? The bio. All right. So you can just put a quick bio about your page. So you can just put a brief bio, or it can be better than this. Maybe you skipped. Okay, you can click create. I think the view on mobile and The system is quite different. Yes. So on the next page is for, yes. No. I think you have to skip that. Yeah, I think choose the first one. All right. So, and then you can now fill the bio. So the views are different. So now what we need to do is we need to create the page. So you guys should pay attention to this next step, because once you're able to do this, you don't have to give your money out to people. On your own, you can run your ads, set up your ads and target the right audience. Your ad is not performing well, you troubleshoot the ads, look at what you're not doing right, and do the right thing. I have a friend who sells car. What she does is she uses Facebook ads to promote her business. And when she put out Tokumbo cars out there, her ads, you get to see a lot of people saying, I'm interested, I want to buy, where's your location, and all of that. So once you know how to target the right audience and set up your ad proper, it's actually going to help you, and you get to see your people patronize you from the comfort of your own. So now when we click on the next, it's going to ask us to put in our contact. You understand? So you put your website. If you don't have your website, you can just use your WhatsApp link. Those that don't have website can just create your WhatsApp link and post your WhatsApp link on the website option. Okay? So you post your WhatsApp link on the website option. Then the next thing to do is you put your phone number here. Select Nigeria. It's optional. You can decide to. So you put your phone number here. You put your email address, and you put your physical location if you want. If you don't want, you can leave it. Then you put in the city, the postal code, and if it's a business where you want people to know when you open and when you close, you have to also turn on your hours of work. You can say always open. That means you're open 247. But if you have a selected hours, you now select Monday to Friday. When do you open? You open from 9 a.m. and you close 5. You open 9 a.m., you close 5 p.m. So you just have to set that for days of the week. Your business is open for your business is open for business. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You work on Saturdays too. Fine. You just have to select the hours when you open and you close. So once you're done with that, you click save. So mind you, this is a demo setup. So we just put our WhatsApp this thing as a website here, whatsapp.com. Then email address, phone number, we put in a demo phone number. All right, you have to go back for those who are just coming in. You have to take it from the beginning. So for we to create a page, we need to log into our Facebook account. And I said, for Facebook, recently, Facebook treats profile and pages as the same. That is the reason why when you have several pages on your website, on your Facebook account, it will tell you to switch between profiles, okay? And when you're on your mobile phone, you will see that option. And when you're on the system, come to the right-hand side. When you click on that's your profile picture, you get to see the number of profiles you have on your Facebook. So the first one is the personal profile, and the second one is the business profile. And for we to create or add a new page to the profile, what we need to do is we simply come to this place and click on create a business profile. So what we need to do now is click on create a business profile. And we click on create a business profile. We are given the options to select between a personal profile or a public page. So you now need to decide which one you want. So if your business is if your page is for business, you have to select public profile. When you click on public profile, you are now given the option to next. When you click on next, it brings another page up, and you click on get started. So now we are on the page to create our business page. So we need to give our page a name. So on the page name, that's where we put in our business name. So what we need to do here is take our mouse down to the option where we need to put in our business name. So we put in our business name. So we are going to name this business Demo Phone Business, okay? Because this business, we are using a case study of phone, gadgets, and accessories, okay? It's a case study. So the name of the business is Demo Phone Business. Now we need to select the category of the business. So for the category of the business, we need to select the right category so that Facebook gets to understand what the page is all about. Because when people are on Facebook, sometimes organically, so before now, even without ads, your Facebook page, we get to reach a lot of people, organic people. But since they've monetized the platform and they started running ads, they've killed that organic reach. So they want you to pay money for organic reach, but it doesn't mean that your page will not still go viral organically. But for it to go viral organically, Facebook needs to understand the category of the page so that it could suggest your page to people who are interested in that category. Facebook understands your behavior, what you do, what you like, your interest. You'll be surprised that when you look at a particular profile, maybe a bag or a shoe, the next content that will pop up is another bag or a shoe. Another bag or a shoe will pop up on Facebook Reels. When you go to IG too, you still see the same thing because they've already understand your behavior, what you like, and that's the reason why they are suggesting those pages to you. So, and how do they know what you like is the way you engage. Maybe you scroll to a page where they sell bags and you spend few time there. They start understanding what you like and what you don't like. If you spend more time and they understand that you love this thing, they suggest another one, you like it, you watch it again, they suggest another one, you watch it again, they will now categorize you to this interest, that this person is interested in this. So that's the reason why we need to select the right category. So for this page, since we are going to be selling phone accessories and consumer electronics. So you have to categorize it the right way. So the first thing first is select the first category. So phones and tablets. So you can add up to 5 categories related to what you do. Phones and tablets, we select phones again. We select mobile phone shop because we sell phones. Then what other category? You can type in phones again. Then you can put in let's just put this that is closely related. Maybe phone mobile repair shop. So something of this nature. So when we are done with this, but if you're on the mobile, you might be seeing something different, okay? But just follow through the prompt and you get to take you step by step. Then for the bio, you have to put in what we do. We sell so mind you, these are just demos. So you can do better. If you can't think of anything at the moment, you can use ChatGPT. You understand? Just let ChatGPT know that this is what you do, this is your business, and you like him to give you a bio that suits your business. And it's going to come up with a very nice bio for you that you can put it there. So you're in a age where you don't need to stress yourself, even to think. Just give it ChatGPT what to do, and it's going to give you what you want. So now we click on create page. Okay, I think they said we've already created a page like this before. So I just have to go back to those who are for those who are just coming in. So we have to go back to okay, it has been created already. So now we need to put in our website. For those who don't have websites, you can just create a WhatsApp link. You have a business, go to your WhatsApp business and generate the link, WhatsApp link, and put it there as your website. Or you go to this particular website and call it WAP link. So with this WAP link, be able to create a link for your WhatsApp. Okay. So when you come down to this place, you put in your phone number here. Then you put in a pre-message that users is going to send to you. So once you put in your phone number there, you can just put interested, so that when people come click on the WhatsApp link, they are just going to send you interested already, and you respond back to them. So you can just put interested here. Then you put in your phone number here, okay? So you put in your phone number here. So once people click on that WhatsApp link, it's going to generate for you. The message that is going to be sent to you is interested. Then you can respond back to the person. So that's a way to create a WhatsApp link, a fast way to create a WhatsApp link. So when you copy it, put it on So you copy it, you put it here where you have the WhatsApp and the website. Then once you're done, you fill in, you put in your phone number, your email address, and your local address where your business is located. That's if you have a physical business. If you don't have a physical business and it's online, you can leave it. You don't have to fill that. Then these open hours is also applicable to those who have a physical location. So you can also put in the time when you open and you close. So if you select this place, So you can now select the days of the week and the opening hours and the closing hours. Okay. So if you're working from Monday to Friday or Monday to Saturday, you fill in those parameters there. When you open, when you close, and all that. And when you're done, you click select. You save it. Okay. So you can see that while filling all these things, Facebook is telling us that the page health is very weak. The reason why it's weak is not filling all this information. We've not added our Facebook cover page and the profile page. So when we fill in all of these things, you will see that this page health is going to go from red to green. So I'm going to fill that out so you see what I'm talking about. So when we are done filling all of those information, you can just see it on the right-hand side. So when people come to visit your page, they get to see this intro, the page, what the page is all about, the address of the page, the phone number, the website, and the email address. So people are going to see this. And when you're done, you click on the next page, but you need to fill in everything, put in the pictures and everything. Then you have this turn from red to green. But this is a demo, so we don't have to go through all of those. So we click on next. So, okay, you can see now that it's going from red to almost green. So now what we need to do is put in the cover page and the profile. Then we have, you can see now it was poor before. Now it's fair because we've put in all of the informations we need to put in. So once you put, it's fair. right? So if you put these two now, turns from fair to good and it's down green, then you can now click next. So you can always come back to this to upload the profile and the cover page, cover photo. So we click on next. Now you can also link your WhatsApp directly so that when you get to post content, that's more, learn more, or yes, you can either invite your friends or you skip it. So you can now add your WhatsApp number here. When you add your WhatsApp number, it's going to send you a 6-digit code to verify it. So yeah, you still have it. When you go to the settings of the page, you can now do it. You know, mobile is quite different from system. So you won't see the same thing. It's quite different. But you can always add your WhatsApp later when you go to the settings. Yes, everything you've done, you can always edit and put it the right way. So it's not while setting up initially. You can always go to the settings and edit all of these things proper. Now we have to put in our phone number. Put in our phone number here. Select your country, Nigeria, N. Then you put in your phone number. You can also skip this process. So once you skip this process, you can always come back to it and add everything later. We are going to skip it. You wish. You can either. Okay. All right, so we are going to skip this. Can... No, I'm not there yet. Yeah. And I click next, now I'll be there. So you can see it also brought out the option to invite friends on system. You understand? So you can decide to invite friends and family. But now we are going to skip that. Next. Next, done. So we are done with the page. So we are done with the page. So you can now see the page. I'm there now. Where you are. So you can later go to set up the page proper, like by putting in the pictures and the cover page, and set up one or two things that needs to be put in place, like the WhatsApp we skipped. Yes, you can also edit the name. You can change the name later if you don't want this name. All right. So once you click on edit now, you can edit the name to what you want later. Okay. Everything can be editable. It's not working. Sorry. Yes. Ad manager. Advert. Okay. Your face. Yeah. If you still have those phone number attached to the Facebook account, then you can recover it back. Still have that because those are your primary contacts. So they can send you an OTP to get back your account. So all of those people hacking Facebook accounts, most of them are hacking needs to sell their account because there's a preference Facebook gives to old accounts. Okay. So once you have an old account, an old Facebook account, there's a preference Facebook gives those old accounts compared to a new account that you just open. You understand? So when I mean account, I don't mean page. I mean your personal Facebook account. So now we are on the Facebook page. Now this is how to create a Facebook page. And when you're done doing all of this, then you can start posting content. You know, create your first post. You add your creative. If you have a video, you can add your video and your content. You understand? And start posting. Sell shoe bags. You're into catering. Just put out content. You understand? When you put out content, then you look at what your competitors are doing, the kind of content they are creating. And if they're getting a good engagement, try to study your competitors' page. Look at what they are doing, how they are putting out their content and all of those things. So you can come up with a content that is similar to what they are doing. You understand? Nothing is new. You can copy any content. You can create, as you click on create a post. So you can now post on the page. You understand? So I'm also going to show you how to spy on your competitor's ad. Your competitor has running ads. What kind of ad are they running? So Facebook have a tool called Facebook Ad Library. So on the Facebook Ad Library, you can use that to spy your competitors. Look at how long they've been running the ads. What creative are they using? When I mean creative, I mean your graphics, your video, anything visual, you know, that you put on your page, graphics, video, you know, and the content itself. So, you know, get to see what they are using, how are they using it, how it's converting for them. So Facebook has a tool called Facebook Ad Library to do that. Sorry. Yeah? Yeah, that's what that's connected. So the Facebook is connected to the WhatsApp. Yes, yes. So you now have your Facebook connected to your WhatsApp. Yeah. Okay. Information. No, you just go to the Facebook page, then you edit it to what you want now. You understand? Then you no, I mean if you want it, if you want Facebook ads, yeah, you have to go through Ads Manager. Then if you want exactly, it has been connected already, right? Maybe you went back. Just go to the page now. You won't see that. It has been connected. Don't worry. So you make your first post. So I said there's a way to spy your competitors to see the kind of ads they are running. So we'll go there. So now this is how to create Facebook ads. So we are going to create a demo Facebook ad. So now we are going to head over to We are going to head over to the Facebook page that we want to use as demo. So we are going to use this page called Awesome World. And this Awesome World, they are into the business of sales of phones and gadgets. Okay. So for we to do that, we need to go to, now there's something I failed to explain. Now, when you come here, you're seeing advertise. If you come here to click advertise, if you come here to advertise from here, or you create an ad from here, or you boost a Instagram post from here, you won't get value for your money because you're just going to be targeting a broad audience and you won't see the options to, target the kind of audience you want. So for you to target the kind of audience you want, you need to use Facebook Ads Manager. So now we are going to go to Facebook Ads Manager. Now we are going to switch. You can see now that we have, so we created new profile. We now have 3 profiles. So we are going to go to his primary page to create that Facebook ad. So we are going to go to primary page, which is the Gabriel Ume. So we click on the home page. All right. So now what we need to do is we're on this page, we click more. Then when you click on more, you get to see Ads Manager here, right? So you click on Ads Manager. It's called the app, Meta Ad Play Store. You see Ad Manager. You have to download Facebook Meta Ads on Play Store. Yeah. So this is the back office for Facebook ads. You understand? This is where all of those ads you see on Instagram, on Facebook page, on Facebook, your Facebook feed, this is where the whole magic happens. Okay. So now for us to create Facebook ads, we are going to click on create ad. Boom. So when we click on create ads, so you can now see the options, right? So now looking at what we've discussed prior before now, you can see that you now see that you can relate to all of those things I've said prior before now. When we talk about awareness, okay, talk about traffic, talk about engagement. Now you're talking about what kind of ads do you want to run? If you want to run ads for sales, it's different from running ads to grow your page. You can run ads to grow your page. Like I can tell Facebook I want more followers. I can tell Facebook I want more people to visit, to follow me on Instagram. You can do all of those things here. So I'm going to show you how to go about it. So you can see that when they said choose a campaign objective, you need to have an objective. What is the objective? Is it awareness objective you want? You're looking at it. So you wouldn't want to go for that. Those who want sales wouldn't want to go for this. You understand? Because this awareness are for big brands like Temu, like Zenith Bank. This is Facebook Ads Manager. You click it from your profile. The reason why we created the page is the advert cannot stay alone. It has to be on a page. So when we are selecting a placement, a page to run the advert with, we have to select the page. You understand? So when we get there, you understand, right? So this is just, should I go back? All right. All right. So once you're on the Facebook page, for those who are on mobile, you cannot see Facebook Ads Manager. That's why you need to install the Meta app. You understand? So Facebook cannot put all of these features on a mobile phone. It will be too heavy for the phone. So that's why they're having separate app, separate functions. You understand? There's another app, even for pages. You go to Play Store and select Facebook page, you see a separate app that has this icon on Play Store. So they didn't put all of them together, all of those things together. If not, the app will be too heavy and it won't respond very well. But this is a website. You have everything in the website. You have the page, you have the groups. You can even create a group as a community. You want to create a community. The group can create a page, can click on Ads Manager, can click on Facebook Marketplace. There's a whole lot here. So if you don't have a system, you don't have to be limited. You can also use your phone to achieve everything you want to achieve. So now when we go to the Facebook profile, then we click on Ads Manager. Those using their phone, we just click on Meta Ads. So when you click on this, it takes you to Facebook Ads Manager. If you're on Meta Ads, you also see the option. I think it will prompt you to deposit some money on your from the app, maybe 1,000 naira or 3,000. You can just fund your wallet on Facebook app. So, but on the system, you see, it's not giving us that option. We can just create a demo app from here. You understand? So later we can fund, but the ads will not go live because there's no money there. But if you go to our billings, you also see the billings on the mobile app. You go to our billings here, for instance, from the Facebook Ads Manager, you'll see that we have 0 naira there. So that's it. So this is Gabriel Ume's ads account, and this is the ad account number. Okay. So you can also attach your WhatsApp business account there too. And you can see the current balance is 0 naira. Okay. So this demo ads you are doing will not go live, but we'll get to the end of it. The only thing that will not make it go live is because we don't have money on the ad account. So now we go back to campaign. So you can do anything with Facebook ads. You can run ads to grow your followers on IG. You can run ads to grow your Facebook following. You understand? So when you click on create ad, now we have the options to choose campaign objectives. So we have different objectives. We have awareness, we have traffic, we have engagement, we have leads, we have app promotions, and we have sales. So those who have apps and you want to get more app installations on your phones for your app to boost your app, you can run that advert, which is app promotion. So Facebook already understand that, okay, this is your campaign objective and they know what you want, and they will push your audience to people who are likely to install your app. So I'm going back to sales and business because I believe every one of us here are business minded and want to make more sales and make more money for ourselves. So for the awareness, we don't want to go through awareness because the awareness stage, you just have to spend a lot of money for people to know your business. You might not convert, you might not get sales, you might not get conversions. So the big brands like Temu, Zenith Bank, AliExpress, 1688, Jumia, Konga. So these are the guys who run this kind of campaigns, awareness. You understand? They don't mind. Just pour in the money, boom, and run ads across every channel, Instagram, Facebook, and all that. Set? You created your page already. Once you click, you won't log it. Just sync the payments. Yeah. I think for the phone, on systems. So we have the traffic objective. So the traffic objective is when you click on traffic objective, Facebook will even tell you what the ad is good for. See the awareness now. So this is what awareness is good for. Awareness is good for reach, it's good for brand awareness, it's good for video views, and it's also good for store location awareness. You want people to, maybe you open a new store and you want people to know about your new store. You can run a brand awareness ads to let people know that, okay, those who are patronizing you before, that you now have a new location. So you get them to be aware of the new location and also reach out to even broader audience to know that you now have a new location, Bagada. You have in Ikeja, but now you now have in Bagada. So you want people to know and run this kind of ads. So we have the traffic ads too. Objectives. These are objectives, right? So this traffic ads objective is good for link click. Like you want people to click from Facebook. You want to take them out from Facebook to your website. Okay? Is link click and landing page views. So these are two different things. You can click on the Facebook ads and not land on the page. But if you're optimizing for traffic and you want them to go from Facebook to your page, click, you optimize for this, and we are going to get that. So you can also let them visit your Facebook profile. Now, if you're on Facebook, or if you're on Instagram, get to see. All right, I think we'll have to go for a break. Then when we come back, we would go into setting of Facebook ads proper. So we get to see how you target the right audience, those who has money to patronize you, those who will engage with your business. So when we come back from the break, then we can now continue. All right, thank you.
Let's just do 15 minutes. 15 minutes. The idea is for us to just, relax a little bit, calm our heads, and then we'll come back, maybe do another 1 hour, and then we can go. Thank you. Please, we'll meet again, let's say 1:20, 20 minutes after 1. Is that okay? Or do you want to do 30 minutes? Okay, let's just do 20 minutes. Yes. 20 minutes after 1, please. 20 minutes after 1. digital marketing, and next week we are doing the UIX, frontline, front end design. Now, when we are done, of course, we're going to have the certificate for it. Now, you will be able to pick. I think this is the area I want to specialize. Are you with me? This is the area I want to specialize. What we are using these 4 weeks to do is just to open you up to something. I think I like this one. I think I can cope with this one. Now, we're not going to have 3 months of becoming a guru in it. We will now, divide ourselves. Those that want digital marketing, come this way, come this way, come this way. Of course, this is not enough for you to start doing something for Dangote. Do you understand? It's just to open your mind. I think I like this. So the next 3 months will now be somebody coaching you to be able to do just that. All right. So our it's not to pick you and leave you halfway. That's not the idea at all. It's not just to fulfill all righteousness. Like, okay, they just did that 4 weeks. And do you know you have been part of many lectures like this that you didn't make anything out of? I am telling you, that's not the idea. There's still another 3 months of grounding you in it. So, but for this 4 weeks exercise, if you have not been participated,
number of leads, you can now be running ads seasonally, not that frequent, so that the number of people you have on your WhatsApp list can always see your WhatsApp posts when you post content, because they've saved your number and they know your business. They are not conversant with your business. So that's what we call leads. So you can run an ad to get a lot of leads, which is phone numbers and emails, then for app promotions. So we are going to be looking at I've explained the awareness. You understand? The awareness is just running the ads so that get a lot of people to be aware of the business. Don't have an objective to convert them to buyers. So for this traffic objective, you want them to come in contact with you, either to land on your website or to send you a message, a DM on your Facebook Messenger, your IG DM, or to send you a message on WhatsApp. So if you want to send traffic from Facebook to send you a message on WhatsApp, you make use of this objective, which is the traffic objective. Okay. So we also have the engagement. So we'll be going through each and every one of them one by one. But these are the best ads to run for businesses, okay? Which is traffic and sales, these two. Okay? So traffic and sales, you can use those two ads objective to run traffic for sales. So we are going to be using the traffic as a case study. All of them are the same, but one thing you should know that they are different objective. If you select awareness and you're looking at making a sales or making a sales, you will not get proper conversion, because the aim of that awareness is just to get people to be aware of the business and the product, whatever thing you're into. So we're going to be using traffic as an example because we want people to click from Facebook and send us hi, or they are interested in the product or services we are selling. So we're going to select traffic and click continue. So now Facebook is now asking us what type of ad setup do we want. If you choose the recommended settings, now it's telling you that's the best practice, right? The truth of the matter is, if you use this, Facebook will show your ads across a lot of places. And the best place that convert on for Facebook ads is the ads you see on the feeds. Then for Instagram, the ads you see on the explore page, the reels, and the Facebook reels, because these are where people sit when they are on Facebook. They are either on Facebook reels or they are on Facebook feed. Okay, so we are not going to select the recommended option Facebook is giving to us. What we need to do is to select the manual method, which is already selected there. Then we click continue. So we are, the manual. So we are on the page to set up our ads proper. So all of these names you're seeing is just for your own case use, because you might be running a lot of ads on your website. So you just know that this one is ads for iPhone. Let's just say we want to use this one for iPhone. You can just name it iPhone here. So there's something we call, you can see it is 3 different steps, right? We have the campaign name, and we have the other level, which is the ad set. So on this, the major work, you understand? We have the last one, which is the ads. So on the ad sets, you have to select the area where you want the ads to show, the region. You want the ads to show to people in Lagos only, because you know you can only deliver in your products and services in Lagos. You just select Lagos. You don't want to go outside of Lagos. So you select Lagos. You're not selecting the whole Nigeria. You're just selecting Lagos. And inside the same Lagos, the Ikeja axis, stroke Egbeda axis, can always select where your ads will show. So you see it from the map that, okay, these regions are where people around this area is the people who are going to be seeing your ads. Okay, so the first, you can see it is, we have the first stage, which is the campaign name. Then the next one is ad set. So once you are done with this, you just leave all these things as default. Okay? You leave all these things, you just change the name. So we click on next to take us to the ad set. Okay, we can see it from the campaign name to the ad set. So we also name it the same thing, and we call it power bank ad set. So this is where you select your conversion destination, where you want the ads to go. Mind you, we selected traffic, and we can either send the traffic to our website, okay, or the app, then to a messaging app. On the messaging app, you can send it to your website, your messenger, your Facebook messenger, then Instagram, WhatsApp. But our aim is to let people send us message on WhatsApp. So we select the message destination option. But if you want people to go to, yeah, but if you want people to go to your website, you can select this option. Okay, so you send the traffic to your website. So you have different options. Or if you want them to call you directly from Facebook ad, you have to select calls. Okay, so they can just call you directly. You understand? So you send them to your phone number, and when they click on the ads, you dial your number and start calling you. So we also have Facebook profile or Facebook page. So if you want to increase the number of views to your Facebook page, you make sure that you select the Facebook, the Instagram or Facebook. So if you have a very engaging content, so this is how you grow your followers with ads. You have a very good content, like a content creator. If you want to grow your this thing with ads, it's very easy for you. You can just use your money to grow the page. So what you do is you select this place, that option, and you send people to your profile. So you just do all of the ad work on your profile. Make sure that all the content on your profile is engaging so that once they see the first one, see the second one, they'll now decide to follow you and see more of your content. So if that's what you want, you can do that. So but this for this WhatsApp telling us they're interested in buying our power banks, and we can now take it up from there and close the customer. All right, so I've selected WhatsApp and we'll go to the next stage. We know because it's going to bring chat on WhatsApp for that call to action on the page, on the Facebook feed. So now you see where the reason, you see the reason why we need to create a page, but because now it's now telling us that which page are we going to use to run this ads. So this particular profile has two pages now. The demo page we created and the other one. So we'll use the business page. So we'll change it from here. Now we can now see the pages. Okay, if you have 10 pages, it will show everything. So I think we've created two demo page already. So now I have the demo, this. So we are using this. So I'm going to select the awesome word. Okay, so I've selected the awesome word. Now we are using that page to run our ads. Okay. So now, since we want messaging, we want people to send us messages on WhatsApp, we have to toggle off the other ones because we don't want them to send us message on Instagram. So if you're cool with the IG, you can also use IG. So the ads we show across, this particular ads we are running now, we show across Facebook and Instagram. So you have the same ads, showing on Facebook and Instagram simultaneously. And because this page has an Instagram account attached to it, that's why you're seeing Instagram showing up here. Okay. But if you don't have Instagram connected to that page, it will not show up. It will only show you the messenger option and the WhatsApp because you've connected the WhatsApp. So we're going to use the WhatsApp to toggle off the Instagram, or let's just leave the Instagram and the WhatsApp. Okay. So let's toggle off the Instagram and Instagram. Let's just use WhatsApp only. So on the next option, we will now set our budget. How much are we willing to spend on a daily basis? Is it, I think the list is 1,500 naira. So because of the dollar conversion rate, I think it should around 1,005. So if you have like 15,000 on your ads account, just know that the ads will run for 10 days. Okay, 1,005 per day, and you run it across 10 days. So with that, you can actually get a lot of people, a lot of eyeballs on your business, and that's not too much to spend. I have people who spend up to 200, 300,000, 500,000, 1 million per month. Is it? No, I mean Naira. Yeah. No, 1,500 Naira per day. That's the minimum you can do. Yeah. Or you can increase your budget if you want more reach. Because the more money you put in per day, more reach you have. Okay. So just, and we are going to look at that now. When we put in 1.5, okay, we already have 3,900. So it's telling us we are going to reach 3,000 to 9,000 people on a daily basis with that amount. So let me put it to 1.5 and let's see how many people we are going to reach. So it's telling us is 1.6. I think that's the conversion rate for $1. So 1,600. So this is the number of reach you get. Okay. So you get this number of reach with 1,600. Yes. When they are not whining you. When the ads goes live, you have back end, the campaign where you get to see the number of reach you have, of people who click on the ads. You see a detailed report on how your ads is running. You understand? So now we've selected 1,005. That's what we want to spend per day. So now we go down to location. So for location, you can see that we are targeting the whole Nigeria here. And we don't want to do that. We just want to target people in Lagos only. We want to target people in Lekki only. You can also do that. So let's just remove these. Then we'll now put in our location manually. So you have to check. When you're selecting the city, you have to make sure it's showing city at the front. You can see we have Lagos, Nigeria, but that one is county, not city. So you have to select Lagos State, Nigeria, city at the front. So you select this. So you can see that on the map, this is Lagos, okay? A bit, okay. So on the map, this is Lagos. You can see Ekpe is a bit far from Lagos, so you didn't cycle Ekpe together with it. So this is just Lagos State, okay? You can target people in Lagos only. You can even select Ikeja. I can remove the Lagos and put Ikeja only. Let me put Ikeja. So we can see Ikeja, Lagos State City. Then we can decide to remove. Oh, sorry. So if we are selecting Ikeja, that means we are just targeting people in Ikeja only. Okay, so not everybody in Lagos. So people in Ikeja will only see these ads. Okay. So because we can ship to anywhere in Lagos, so we have to select the whole of Lagos for this case study. Let me just select Lagos, Nigeria. All right, so we've selected our destination, okay? So we've selected our destination, then the next thing we need to do now is to select audience. So this is now where you need to do the right thing, because once you have a rogue audience, your ads will not convert, and Facebook will take your money, and at the end of the day, you not get value for your money. So to do the right thing, you have to select the right audience. So what we need to do is, okay, sorry. You also need to target the age range. So for the age range, we will select the age range we want, because we know people from 25 can afford to buy some certain things for themselves. For instance, let's use an air vendor. Someone who is selling luxury air, you understand? You know that, okay, if you're targeting ladies from the age of 26, 27, 28, they can afford to buy an air of 150,000 naira, 200,000 naira. They can afford to buy it. So you don't waste those. You don't start from 18 to this thing, because you know that you have a lot of number of people from that age range who can't afford that air. So you have to select the right age. So for this now, depends on the product you're selling. If the product is, yes, if it's cheap, from like 10 to 15,000 naira or this thing, then you can now say, okay, let me select from 20 years upward. Okay, so you can now select the age range. Let's say from 20 minimum age to 65. So then we'll go down to audience. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, I think this one is okay. This is the minimum age to see your ads. So if you're selling a product that you don't want someone below 18 to see your ad, or from 18 to whatever age to see your ads, you can select the minimum age that will see your ads. Then when we come down to this other place, which is the audience targeting, then we can now select the age range you want. So because we've selected 20 here already, you can now see that it's starting from 20 to 65 for the age range. So if your product is gender-based, your product is for women only, you can select, okay? You can now select men, women, or all, anyone you want, you select. So if it's for women only, you select women. It's for both genders, we select all. Everybody needs power bank, so it's all. When we select that, then we select the demographics and interests and the behavior of people. So now this is where we select people who are likely to buy our products. Okay, so we go further by selecting that. So we can see the interest. We have a lot of interest there. So we have smartphones, mobile phones, and we can see the volume of people that are interested in this. Okay, I think we have over 1 billion. That's the size of the audience. So we can now select. So we select the first one, which is mobile phones. Because anyone who has a mobile phone will need a power bank, definitely. So we select that, then we go further by selecting more interests and their behavior. You understand? So it's very, very important you understand the audience, what you're selling before you start selecting the interest and the behavior of the people and the demographic of the people. So you need to understand, for instance, I talked about someone who is into the sales of ring. If you're into the sales of ring, you already know that people who are married could also buy ring. Maybe they want to change their ring, or those who are in relationship to get married would also need ring. So you have to select all of those things there. So for those people who are into sales of ring and all that, or you're selling kind of business, you just You just need to have it in mind that you need to understand the right people to target. So for this case, we are targeting people who are interested in phones, mobile phones, and let's also select iPhones, Android, because these are their interests. So iPhone has a smartphone. Now you can see that we have different options. When I selected iPhone, we have employers. You're selecting employers. That means you're targeting people who works with iPhone. You understand? Or yeah, people who works with iPhone. When we select interest, that means you're targeting people who are interested in iPhones. So there's a difference between interest, employers, field of study, and job description. And also target people based on their job description. You understand? So you have to put all of those things in mind. So now we are selecting people who are interested in iPhones. Okay. Then we have more relevancy here. Now start clicking all of these, because once you select two interests, it will now give you more interests that are relevant to what you want. Then you can now start selecting them. So you see that it's now giving us something related to what we've selected. Smartphone, consumer electronics, then operating system, iOS, people who are interested in that, mobile phones, Apple Store, Samsung, and all of that. So we just select all of them. So another thing we need to do is, since we've already done all of this, now we need to target that. We need to include one behavior. So what is the behavior of people you want to select as your targeting option? So we want to select people who have the habit of buying through Facebook ads, because Facebook already have those data. They already know people who click from Facebook to make purchase, or from there they get to buy. You understand? They also track your WhatsApp conversation. Facebook has gone to that extent to track your WhatsApp conversation, because they know when people click on ads and you make chat and you later become a customer, Facebook can also see all of that. They will just tell you that your chat is encrypted. It's a lie. They see all of those things. They need those data to be able to narrow your ads to people who are likely to purchase and engage with your business. So now we are going to select shopping. So people who also has that interest of shopping online, we also select that. So now this is it. We have this. That's engaged shoppers. So if you look at it, it's behavior. Okay, this is behavior. So people who has formed the habit of buying things from Facebook ads, they see a Facebook ad and they're interested in all of those things, they click and buy. What you need to do is also select that. So with this, we are good. Okay. So with this, you are good. Selected people who are interested in gadgets, and people who are interested in, who are engaged shoppers based on their behavior. You can also go further by targeting them based on their net worth. And also, how do Facebook know their net worth? Facebook see the posts they post, even their profile. People who use luxury cars like BMW, Mercedes Benz, you understand? You have to target all of those people. So when you target those people, you just know that these people are high net worth individuals, because these are big products that they are using. So now we are done with this. And now go down to, can save those audience so that you don't come back tomorrow and start selecting those interests again. We can just save that audience as okay. So you can now save the audience as phones so that next time when you want to run ads again, all you just need to do is just select the audience, which is phone, so that you don't need to start doing those setup again, unless you're targeting a different set of people. So once you're done doing that, you select your start date. You want your ads to start today, being 19th of April 2025. Okay. So for the end date, you might leave that one open because you know you already have the balance to take the ads for the period of time you want it to run. But if you decide you want to also set the end date, you can also set it. But one thing you should have at the back of your mind is once you set an end date, you will not be able to tweak that advert. But if you don't set an end date, you can go back once the advert is doing well and you want to scale up. If you're spending 1.5 and you're looking at, oh, this advert is converting well, let me not create a new ad. Let me just scale up the ads. You just go and edit the ads and increase your budget from 1.5 to maybe 20,000 naira a day. Okay, so when you do that, you now reach more audience, you get more people to engage with your ads. So now we are going to put it the start date and leave the end date. The next thing we need to do is the placement, where we want the ads to show. Now it's giving us a recommended placement, but we are not going to select a recommended placement. We are going to select a manual placement. So now for the fact that this page is connected to the Instagram, if you want to run this ad simultaneously across Facebook and Instagram, you can now select these two options, Facebook, Instagram. Then we'll put off this. This one is useless to us because what you have here is those apps that partners with Facebook. So we just toggle that one off. We don't need this one. But if you want your ads to show across Facebook and Instagram, you can leave these two on. So as the ads is showing on Facebook, it will also be showing on Instagram. So what we need to do is, since there are places where you put your ads that convert well. So we have the feeds, the story, and the explore page for Instagram, the reels for Facebook, the reels for Instagram. So it now depends on your ad creative. So your ad creative will determine where the way your ad creative is what will determine where your ads will show. So for this case, we are just going to show our ads on Facebook feed and explore. Then we can now have a different ad creative for reels. So what we do now here is we leave the ads we show on Facebook feeds. There are some times when people will be on your profile, looking at your profile, your ads will still be showing on your profile too. So Facebook will show ads on people's profile when people are on profile. Then on Instagram feeds, Instagram profile feeds, marketplace, we are going to toggle this one off. Video feeds, these are the adverts that shows up when you're watching Facebook video. You understand? You can see typical example of what we're talking about. So once you're watching a Facebook video, there are some adverts that just pop up. You understand? So if your ad creative is not suitable for that, you also toggle that one off. But if you have a video that can also show, then we can use that. So it depends on your ad creative. So, but for this case, you are going to toggle this one off. We also have the explore page. So now we are running our ads across Facebook feeds, Facebook profile feeds, Facebook, Instagram feeds. We've toggled off the marketplace. We've toggled off the other ones. Then all these stories and reels, we off everything. Just toggle off everything. in-stream ads, and all of these, you toggle them off. So you need to understand the size. So if you're here last week and you did the practical for the graphic design, you understand that there's a ratio for some kind of social media post. So the ratio is 1:1. So the size you use is 1080 by 1080. So you can also have a 1080 by 1080 for videos too. You understand? So 1080 by 1080 is the suitable size across all social network, Facebook, Instagram, and the like. But the likes of Snapchat, TikTok, Reels, and Stories, those ones are portraits. So they are 19:16. So those ones are portraits. So it depends on your creative, the creative you have. You get to understand what I'm talking about. So now when we've selected all of these, the next thing we need to do, now what we did here was, you can see it's already giving us the campaign score. The campaign score is 31%, that we need to improve the campaign score. So he wants us to increase our budget, first thing first, so that we do this thing. So let's go ahead and increase our budget first. So let's do 10,000 naira a day, and let's see what it's going to give us. All right, so he's suggesting that we place our ads on more places, but we are good with this place. We wouldn't want to go, because over time it has been proven that the feeds are highly converting, and the reels, you understand. So we don't want to go through. We don't want to select placements that would not go with our creative. So we just select the ones we've selected already. So we've increased our budget, and it's still telling us the conversation we are going to get is 0. So the conversation is the number of people who are going to message you. But never mind, you get a lot of people to message you. So he just wants us to increase our money and do some minor tweak. All right, so we are going to leave it this way and click on the next. So we've selected our location, we've selected the audience and the placement. So now we are going to do the ads itself, how people will see the ads. So now we are going to call this now we need to select the page we want to use to run these ads. So we've already selected the page. Okay. So now we are asked to create a new ad. So you can either create a new ad or you use an existing post you have. So we are going to use an existing post, that page. So all we need to do is you click here and use existing post. So it's not going to give us the option to select posts from the page. So let's see, we have some posts on the page. Oh, most of them are even reels. Okay, so I never knew the size of the content before doing that. So I think we have, most of them are stories, reels, and all that. So let's use the reels for now. So you're seeing the advert, right? So this is what people will be seeing on the page. So you can see the video. This is Instagram story and reels. Okay. So when people see it, when they click on chat on WhatsApp, can easily chat you. So this is display of the phone. So these are the creative. Okay. So this is what it looks like on Facebook feed. You understand? So once you're done, but one thing you need to have at the back of your mind is need to know the type of creative you want to use. So if you're using this type of creative, for instance, the portrait creative, so you can use the feed and select the story option placements too. So you can see these ads now. You can do little tweaking on the ad. You understand? Maybe the write up and the content itself. So with this now, once you're done with everything you're doing, so this is the primary text you're seeing here. You can decide to go and change the primary text from the page before selecting the post again. Then if you feel like the video, people are not going to resonate with it, you can also change that. You understand? So once you're done with everything, all you need to do is just to hit the publish button. And when you hit the publish button, your ads will go through review, which takes about 10 to 15 minutes before going live. And when it goes live, people will start seeing your ads. So this is the preview of the ads. And let's see if we have other. Okay. So this is it on. This is it on. You can see the whole area we want the ads to show. This is Facebook feed. This is Instagram feed. And when you come down, we have explore page. This is the explore page for Instagram. And this is the Instagram profile feeds. These are how people is going to see it on Instagram profile feeds. You can see, right? People are going to see it like this. I think we selected about 6 placements. And when you go down to then this is Facebook profile feed. This is how the ads will look like on Facebook profile feeds. And when you're done, just click publish. So all of these channels are where people will see the ads. If they are on Facebook profile feeds and the interest tally with the people you're targeting, they will definitely see your ads. Okay. So that way you get to target the right audience based on location, behavior, job title, marital status, and all that. So do you have any question? Is there any question?
I mean, what are the violations one must avoid to get a standard ad done? On Facebook violations.
Okay, that's a very good question. So, when you're running a Facebook ad, there are some certain words you don't use. You understand? If not, Facebook will ban your account. You understand? You don't say things, you don't use words like guarantee. You understand? Especially when you're into the health niche. Most health pages or ad accounts, once you run a Facebook ad account relating to health, in fact, you tend to get more Facebook strike because you're not using the right word. You understand? There are some list of blacklisted words that Facebook have added to the algorithm. And once they find that list or those words on your ads, the ads will either not go live, or if it goes live, they will shut down your ads account. So there are some certain words you don't use. You understand? Yeah, I think I would. There are a lot of. Let me see if I can. For businesses that are safe with these are businesses like this. But businesses that have high rate of being blacklisted are the crypto niche, the forex niche, the make money online niche that guarantees people that they're going to make certain amount of. So that's a claim. You understand? And the health niche. You have to be very careful. If you're into the health niche and you're selling maybe a fertility drugs, you understand? There's a way you go about it. Don't just run the ads anyhow. If not, you get the ads will not go live or you get a strike. There are some certain words you just want to use. So I would put those words together, share with you guys. Is there another question?
What's a realistic budget when you're starting out? A realistic budget.
Realistic budgets, I think from 5,000 naira a day is better. Okay, but with 5,000 naira a day, you also help Facebook to understand, optimize your ad proper. Because with that, you'll be able to know, once you run, people engage with that ad, be able to know, okay, this is what is working. Because once you put in enough money, like 5K is okay a day. So Facebook will get to optimize your ad for like 2 days. You understand? Push it to this set of people, see their reaction. If they don't react well, you push it to another set of people within the same interest. If they don't react well, you push it to another set of people. And if they react well, what Facebook will now do is Facebook will now understand those that reacted well and push it to more people like that. You understand? So, no. You can actually use 50K to run the ads per day, but it's not about the money. You understand? It's about, there's a whole lot that makes ads a very good ads and high converting ads. First thing first is you need to know the audience you're targeting, and your creative also should speak to the audience. You understand? Targeting the right audience and your creative will do justice to that. Then the money your budget, your ad budget will also help. So those three things works together. The right audience, a very good creative, you understand, that people can relate to it. Like this video now, people can literally relate to the video. They just know it is a shop that sells this kind of phones. You understand? So it's not something too perfect. They just know this is a real business, a real store. You understand? So they can relate with this. And anyone who is interested in getting a phone can just, click the chat button and wants to make inquiry, even though the person is not buying. So at the point where the person chat you up, can tell them, even though they are not buying at the moment, and save their number or they save your number. The more you put up WhatsApp updates, the more they get to. They might not have the money at that moment. The more they keep seeing your WhatsApp status, and eventually they might buy. Might not be at the moment. You understand? So it's not all depending on what you're selling. It's not everything that you sell, you push out there that people get to buy immediately. Some people will just be like, okay, let me just save them. When I'm ready, I will buy. Just like a friend of mine who puts out run an ads on a particular car. You understand? I think we spent 3,000 naira a day on that particular ad. On the fourth day, we got people who, we got a lot of people who say they are interested, send me location. Then one particular dealer from, I think, Lekki Axis just called and said, please, is that car still available? Please, first thing tomorrow morning, I'm coming. And that was how he was able to close that deal. And she sold that car for 6-point-something million. So Facebook ad is very powerful. If you're able to target the right audience, and the audience we choose are people who are interested in cars. So what we did is we targeted cars brand based on car brand. Toyota, BMW, every car brand. We targeted the whole car brand because we know people are interested in this car brand. And when we did that, we got conversion. Just car brand only. That's what we did. Those who are lovers of cars, you understand? So I targeted all the brands from Lexus to BMW to Mercedes-Benz and all that. So same thing applies to other things. Maybe laptop, you know. No, you're not selling to Toyota. You're targeting people who are interested in cars based on the brands of cars. You understand? Toyota, BMW, this, that, you understand? So when you do that, you're targeting people who are interested in cars. You understand? So that's mm. Are you sure the person selected Lagos? So that's the thing. But if you're doing it yourself, then you are now sure that, okay, selected this particular region and someone is chatting you from this place. So you understand? So if you run the ads yourself, I believe Facebook would show your ads to the region you want the ads to be shown to. You understand? And you get people reaching out to you from those regions. You understand? Is there any other question? What's the time? Let's see if we can quickly do YouTube ads. So might not really get everything, but at least you just get the basics of setting up a YouTube ads. Any question? I believe we all understand. So we'll be heading over to YouTube. So on YouTube, just like I said, that we have two advertising giants on the internet, Facebook and Google. Understand? So once you're running your ads across these two platforms, you can literally target people around whole internet. So we'll be heading over to Google Ads and quickly set up a YouTube ad so that you get to see how that works. The Facebook starts from Facebook. So Facebook, for you to run ads on Facebook, you go to facebook.com. So for you to run ads on Google, for you to run ads on Google, you go to google.com/ads. Okay. So this account is already set up. That's the reason why you're seeing this setup. But if you've not set up your ads, you need to set up your ads account on Google. Because you see, people need to understand when we're talking about social media, to start up Facebook ads, you have to go to facebook.com, log in your account, then create a Facebook page. Then you also set up your Facebook ads account. Then for Google, all the search ad I was talking about on Google, you run it here. You understand? So the search ad for Google, you run that here. The YouTube ads, you run it here. The Gmail ads, you want people to see your ads on Gmail, display ads. This is the back office. This is where you do all of those things, okay? So for the Google ads, before you start running ads, you go to googleads.com. It also has its own app too. You want to set it up from your mobile phone. You understand? So you go to googleads.com, ads.google.com, then put your Gmail. I believe everyone has a Gmail account. Put your Gmail, then start up the setup. Don't know if we are to that because I already have an account. Let's see if we can just set up a demo account. For you to set up Google Ads, you have to go to ads.google.com. Then when we click on that, it brings us to this page that we are currently seeing. Then the next thing to do is to click on Start. But you see, Google is also offering us an ad credit. You can spend $900, get $900 in return. Understand? So, but now let's click on. This is a new account. We are getting started. So you can see the information. So the first thing first is set up our ad accounts for Google. So put in our business name, let's create first account, right? Then put in your business name. So this is optional. So you can either put in your business name or you leave it, it's optional, okay? So let's put that. Okay, so put in the business name. And for this, you have to put in your website. So let me just put in a demo website. And also add your phone number. Yes, because but you see, this is just like a quick setup. You can exit this particular place and go to expert mode. So this is just like this mode we are now is just like the beginners mode. Okay, so we can exit this place and go to expert mode. So we are going to fill in all of this. Put in your website. You understand? Because for Google Ads, you must have a destination. So your destination can also be your WhatsApp URL. Okay. So if you want people to message you on WhatsApp or join your Telegram group, or join your WhatsApp group from, yes, almost the same process. You understand? So we do that. Let me see if we can go to expert mode. So we exit this place. So you can now see you can link your YouTube channel, your ads account. Okay. Link your mobile app, your Google My Business profile. I believe you know what my Google My Business profile is. So let me quickly talk about that before we move to this. So when you go out and search for instance, you search this kind of business. So there's always a knowledge graph that shows up here. So you too can have this kind of thing for your local business, okay? So you see that knowledge graph showing there, that's my marketing agency, okay? So you see the knowledge graph showing the address of my business, this place you're seeing. Think you're conversant with this. When you type in some business, it will show you something of this nature. So you can get your business listed on Facebook, on Google like this, because this also build trust. People will be like, yes, this business is here and I will want to do business with them. You understand? So this is like a knowledge graph of my agency. Okay. So you can also have your business there. I have a lot of business that are listed on Google My Business. And for you to get something of this nature, even for your business, because this will help and it will also rank on Google Map. You understand? When people wants to come to your business location, they can easily put that on, maybe they're coming using an Uber app or Google Map, they can navigate through to your business. Your business will be live on Google Map. You'll see your business on Google Map. So once I go to Google Map now and type this now, for instance, so this is Google Map, right? So now let me type in the business here. So you can see it here. So you can see that point. Now you can see it here, right? So now you can also have your business here listed on this place. So the reason why we do, we put in our opening and closing time is on the knowledge graph, it shows that the business is open at the moment or closed. Because we don't work on Saturdays, you can see that the business is closed for today, right? So when people come to your business on Facebook too, I think you saw me doing that on Facebook, your opening and closing hours, to also show on Facebook that this business is not working today, okay? So that's Google Map. It's called Google My Business. So anybody can also have their business listed there. If the church is not on Google Map, you can also do that. Let me see if I can check that if it's there. If it's not there, then one of you can take up that and list the church on Google My Business, on Google profile. Okay, I think it's there. Okay, so we have it here already. All right, so we can, okay. So this is it, right? So if the church is not managing this account already, you can claim it, because people can also list random business or church or locations on Google My Business. So you can claim this page. When you claim this page, you put in the right pictures on this particular page. You understand? So that when people sees the front page, they'll know, okay, this is what they're talking about. And you can also do, you can see that Monday to Saturday is always closed. Church is always open on Sundays. Okay. So this is it. I don't know if you guys are conversant with this phone number. Okay. So you can claim this page and do the proper optimization of this page. You understand? So any business can be listed on Google Map. So it's not a big deal. But when you don't know all of these things, you'll be like, how do they do? How do you come about this? You understand? It's not a big deal. So when you go to Google My Business and you put your business there, when people search for your business, they can find your business on Google. Pop up, yeah. Even when Uber want to come to your destination, or Korea, the Korea guys, you know, the delivery guys, they can easily locate your business. You're into the business of catering and all of that. Try listing your business on Google My Business. It's not difficult to do. So going back to Google Ads, I think we have 30 more minutes. So let's see if we can quickly run through the YouTube ads. Okay. So now it's asking us to link all of this stuff to our account. So you can decide to link or you skip. You can always do that later. Okay. So let's keep this. Then you can see that it's almost similar to Facebook. So we have purchases, we have page view and all that. But let me just keep all of these and let me see if I can go to expert mode. Trying to go to expert mode. From the expert mode, we're able to see a lot of things. But for this one, you just quickly want us to set up. With the expert mode, you select, you have more options, just like we have on Facebook. Okay, I think I'm finding it out to navigate to the expert mode. We are going to use this account as an example. All right, so with this account now, we are going to be setting up a YouTube ad, okay? So with the YouTube ad, first thing we need to do, once you switch to the expert mode, this is what you'll be seeing, this display. But you might not be seeing all of these metrics because run couple of ads. That's why you're seeing these metrics, 4,000 clicks, 500K impression, and 0.11 cents per click. So now let's go to creating a new ads. So we're going to click on create here. So you can also install the Google Ads app on your phone. But one thing with Google Ads is everything you do here is you pay in dollars compared to Facebook. Facebook will charge you in Naira, but for Google Ads, everything you do here, you spend in dollars. All right, so you can see that we have almost similar thing with Facebook. You also need to choose your objective, okay, with Google Ads. You choose either sales leads, website traffic, app promotions, and it's good running app promotion with them if you have an app, you understand, because they own Play Store. So when you go to Play Store, for instance, and you try to install some app, there are some adverts you will see. So these are people who owns app and want to increase their install numbers. So they get to run app promotions on Google. Then we have brand awareness and consideration. I believe with all of the things we've said before, you understand what we're talking about. If you want people to visit your local store and promotions, you can also select that. So this one works better for people who have local businesses like car dealership, restaurants, and business that you need people to work in. So, but what we are going to do is you are going to create a campaign without a guidance. So we just click create campaign. Now you see different type of campaigns here. We have the performance max, we have the search. So we're talking about the search. This is the option you will select if you want your ads to be showing on Google search. When people search for your business and you want it to show on Google search, you don't want to go through the stress of optimizing your website. So you click on this, the search, okay? Then we have demand gen. So these are the three best ads to run on Google, okay? So we have the search ads, we have the shopping ads, we have the display ads. So these display ads are the ads you see on websites, okay? So the ads you see on websites are display ads you see on websites are these ads, okay? So coming to this one, we have the shopping ads and we have the video ads. So if you want to run YouTube ads, this is what you select, okay? So for this case, we are going to be running YouTube ads because we know that a lot of people these days are sitting on Google, YouTube, and also Facebook. So you need to understand the place to target. You understand? So if you want to do search too, people search on Google, you can also do search ads. But for this case, we are going to be running a video ads and we're going to be selecting YouTube. You understand? If you want more people to visit your YouTube ad, you can target a particular YouTube channel. That all the viewers coming on this YouTube channel, you want to target them, you want your ads to be showing on this particular channel because that channel is closely related to what you do. You understand? You can select that particular channel and target that channel, and your ads keep showing up on that channel. When people come, the viewers or the subscribers keep coming to watch videos on that channel, they'll be seeing your own ads because it's close to what you're doing and you believe. For instance, a tech review website channel that reviews phones, that reviews gadgets and all that, and you are selling phone. So that kind of channel is a kind of channel you target because you know that those audience there or the subscriber there are gadget freak. That's the reason why they always go there to look at reviews about phones and gadgets. You understand? So now we select this video views, video ads. Then now we want, which type of ads do we want? We can decide to do video views, efficient reach, frequency, targeted frequency, non-skippable reach. So this non-skippable reach is people cannot skip that ad. Watch at least 15 seconds before the skip button will now show. You understand? But there are some ads that will just show, they can just skip after a few seconds. Skippable ad, non-skippable. Yes, non-skippable. So now what we just need to do, we just want views. We want people to view the, our ads. So we just select view. We don't want to select non-skippable. So when we click on that, takes us to the next page. All right, so this place too, you have to rename all of these things. It's just for your own case study so that when you have like 15 ads running, you know that this one is for this one is for this one. So what you just need to do is you name it here, iPhone ads, just like we did on Facebook. You understand? So you just put it here. So we can decide to use different ad formats. So we have the skippable in-stream ads. You understand? So what is the skippable in-stream ad? The skippable in-stream ad is those ads that shows before the video starts playing. You understand? Inside the video, in-stream. Then we have in-field. If you're on the system and you open YouTube, let me go to YouTube down. So let me show you an example of in-stream and the other one. Okay. So for the in-stream ads, you can see this is one ad here already. Okay, showing here. Right. So let's go to maybe one of the videos here. This is another ad showing here. So we have one here, this one, this particular one here. Okay. We have another ad here. You can see it's sponsored. Okay. So now let's click on this video. For instance, let's see if an ad is going to pop out. So these are an ads. These are in-stream ads. Okay. So when people click learn more on these, it takes you to the page where you want to send the traffic to. And this one you have on the right-hand side, that is this. So in field, the first one you see is skippable. This one you see is in field. So if the ad is showing on the video, it will also show on the right-hand side. But if you're on the mobile phone, to show the ad to show in feed on the phone, then under the video, you see another ad showing. Then we have YouTube Shorts. So on the YouTube Shorts tab, you can also on YouTube Shop ad, you can see the skip and the in feed here now. Okay. So if we click on Shorts, the short section on YouTube. So we also see you can also place your ads on short videos. Okay. So this is those options. So this is the multi-format option. Okay. You can select all of these. So now we have to select because YouTube is paying, you're going to pay YouTube 1,000 views. You understand? So you can decide YouTube, I want to pay you $3 per 1,000 views. 1,000 people see my ads, I'll give you $3, $5. So this is where you set your budget. Okay. So your budget is cost per view. That is target bid strategy, cost per view, CPV. Okay. So now we put in our target, this thing here. Let me just do $5. So if you have a YouTube channel and you have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hour, making money. You understand? So all of these ads now, YouTube will start showing all of these ads I'm about to run on your own YouTube channel. So you'll be making some cool money for yourself. So now we are paying $5. So YouTube shares the money with content creators. Okay. So YouTube take 45%, content creators take 5%. Yes. Yes. So no, it's not bonanza. Because YouTube just has the platform. So YouTube has the platform and they can only show ads on content that you and I put on the platform. So they are just monetizing the platform. So they reward content creators. So if you're in the tech niche, or you're in the tech niche, for instance, you're talking about tech advertisers pay more for every 1,000 views. You can get, if you're a tech guy or you're doing a tech review channel, you can get as high as $20 per 1,000 views. That's your own commission, not the one YouTube have already taken their own. You're not getting. So people can pay high because they know that it's an high ticket niche area. Yeah. So, but for us, we just want to know this is Nigeria, and the cost per view for Nigeria, the lowest cost per view is, you can do as high as even $2 per 1,000 view. But just know that your ads might not really perform well, or the more bids they have, the higher the bids, the higher the this thing. So you can decide to put $10 per this thing. You're the one to set what you want. Okay. So we are putting $5, which is very okay. And we want the ads to end in 2 weeks' time. So we can just end date. We can just put our end date here. Okay, total campaign. We are going to put $5 per day. So we are going to, for how many days now? Just let's just say want to spend $50. Okay. So we are going to be spending $3.5 per day. So the total campaign budget for that duration from now till 1st of May, we want to spend $50. So that's 13 days from now. So that's already giving us our estimates that we're spending $3.5 per day. So going forward, you select your location. You can also decide to select Lagos only. For this case, let's just put Lagos because we want people in Lagos to see our ads. So include. So the reach is 15 million. Okay. So people in Lagos. So that's 15 million. So the available impression we are seeing here is 90 million impression on the right hand side. So going forward, this is now the ad set. But it's called ad group here. On Facebook, it's called ad sets. That's where you start selecting. For here now, you can select keyword, audience, all of those things. So for Facebook, it's called ad sets. For Google, it's called ad group. So we've done the campaign setup. This is the ad group. This is the ads, then the bids, then we submit our campaign. So now we also use the same name, iPhone. So here you can also decide to select the demography of the people you want, female, male, but we are selling phones, so we just want everyone to see the ads and the unknown, because Google gets this data from the way you fill your Gmail profile. But there are some people who don't just put their gender. Once you're signing up a Gmail account, it will ask you male, female, binary. Some people just select binary. I wouldn't want to put their gender. So in that case, let's just select both male, female, and the unknown. Okay, so just select all of them together. So moving forward, now it now depends on how you want to target your audience. Do you want to target them based on the keywords or the topic or placement? So this placement is where we now have to target a particular YouTube channel. Let's say, for instance, now, our church now want to get more people to see our program on YouTube. Okay. So what we'll do now is we can decide to select placement. When we target people, YouTube channel like Pastor Jerry Eze and similar channels that are big too on YouTube, so that as they are watching YouTube, our ads will just pop up. Those that are interested will just switch from there to our channel. You understand? So selecting this mode of placement. So when you select this placement, you can target based on YouTube channels, okay, or topics. People are interested in gospel music, or you're into car business, cars, you're into supplement business, you're into air business, you just select those topics. Select air treatment on that one. So let's just use topic. We use topic and we also use placement. So I'll just show you the two. You can also use keyword if you want to use keyword, but in this case, we are going to be using topic and placement. So first thing first, we are going to select placement. So you select placement now, they'll now ask you to get the URL of the YouTube channel. So now we are going to go to Pastor Jerry Eze's channel to use that as a case study. So we'll go back to YouTube here and search for this. Is that the name of the channel? Streams of Joy. I'll be NS. So let's go here. So he has about 2.9 million followers. What we'll do is we want to target all his audience and grab some of his audience, subscribe to our own channel. So what we need to do is copy this URL channel, or you can decide to take a particular video from his channel. But now we want to target all the videos on his channel, both the live stream and every one of the videos that we're playing on that channel. So once we copy that, to place it here. Oh, this is okay. Sorry, it should be our own channel, and this is where we paste. So this should be our own channel. You understand? So we have like a 15 seconds video that we use for our own adverts. You understand? Or 1 minute video. You can see that this video is longer than 3 minutes. So within 1 to 3 minutes, that's the length of your ads video that you want to use. Okay. So, but where we place the ads is on this place. So this one is our ads. I think we jumped from this place. So this is, you can see now we can target based on YouTube channels and videos. Okay. So, but now we are selecting channel and so this is it. We want to target Pastor Jerry Eze's channel. Okay, we can add even more. You understand? More channels that we want to target. So now all the videos that we're playing here, anybody engaging with this video, start seeing our own ads too. So that's the right way to target people on YouTube. So you target based on channels, or you target based on topics that people are that people are actually interested in. So you understand? So that's the case study for channel placement. Then if you want to do topic, now what we need to do is for topic, let's just do So we can start putting more interest relating to what we want. Okay. So you're into sales of hair, you can put more topics, you understand, that is related to your business. The more you add, the more topic you have to target. And when you're done with that, this is where you put the link to your video. So we use their channel. You can see that this is how your ads will now show. Be showing sponsored and to be showing your brand name here. That's the brand name here. You understand? And this is how it looks like on phone. And this is the total impression you will get based on the amount of money you've put on the ads campaign. Okay, 22 million impression, which is a very good one. By the end of this impression, the ads should have a very good conversion. So the URL where you want people to go, let's just this is how it will look like, okay? So this is how the ads will look like. So once you're done doing that, you go to the next step, and which is the bid. Okay? I hope you understand this, please. So once you put in your own video link here, just make sure that your video link is not more than 3 minutes. That's your own ads video. You understand? So you can even put your ads video on private from your Google channel, your YouTube channel. You make it private because it's an ad video. You don't want everyone to see it. It's only those who are it's only going to show up on Google ads, on YouTube ads. Okay. So once you put it on private, then you bring the link, put it here. We have the link here. So this will now be your ad creative. So we have the link here. This is the link here, but we use this Pastor Jerry's video as our own ads. Okay, so this is how it will look like. So people can literally skip it, and this is the call to action here, which is watch now. So this is how it is. So once you target the right channel and you use either you're using the placement method for targeting or you're using topic, just make sure that your ad copy, your ad creative is something that is going to captivate people to want to click. So that's how you go about it. You can also use this way to grow your YouTube channel and quickly increase your subscribers. You understand? So don't look at it that it's only people that do video that run YouTube ads. You can also create a short video, make it enlisted, and send people to your WhatsApp link. You understand? If you're selling, like those who are into drop shipping, what they do is create a video of how the product works, the demo of how the product works. They will go to YouTube and place ads on YouTube, and people can buy through that call to action button. And once they click on it, it takes them to your page. So I think that's all for now. If there's any question, you can ask me, or we call it a day.
Because right now, I believe that everybody is in a place where you're trying to size up everything. Where do I fit in? And then in 2 weeks' time, people will get to make up their mind. Okay, this is what I really want. This is where I want to do. I want to go. This is what I want to do. What are the opportunities open to a digital marketer? And number two, what are the qualities you need to say, this is where I think I belong? And maybe you should just ask his own so that I can combine it together.
Yes, sir. I want to know if it is possible to stop a running ad. You don't want it anymore and you want to stop it.
Start from his own. So for a running ad, you can actually stop it. You have the option to stop it, either for Facebook or YouTube. If you feel like the ad is not giving you what you want, you can just pause the ad. That's an option of pausing the ad. And for Facebook, you can also pause the ads or stop the ad. Yeah, your money will remain. So it will just take what they've spent so far. So I'm going back to the next question. You see, digital marketing is one of the skills I would advise anyone to, acquire, because everything in this life needs exposure. As in, you need people get to see what you do. If you're a web developer, you need more people to know that you're into this business. You understand? And how do you do that? Putting yourself in the face of the right people and letting them know that, this is what I do, this is what I do. And when you have a proper knowledge of digital marketing, you can literally sell anything. You can sell anything. And there's a whole lot of opportunities. Digital marketing is actually very wide. Just like I said, we have a whole lot of branches. There are some people who just pick the social media aspect of digital marketing and focus on that one. And there are some people who do email marketing and they just focus on that one. There are some people who do SEO and they just focus on that one. For me, I'm a 360 digital marketing expert. I can call myself a full stack because I know all of them. Both the social media marketing, the pay-per-click marketing, all of them. I am very good at that. And I'm very good at that. And I want you to know that it's a skill that you actually need to acquire, because once you have it, there's a whole lot of opportunities. You understand? Like I am now, I am a 360, but I have a strength in SEO. And this is the reason why I can comfortably charge $10,000, $15,000 per SEO campaign, because this is a particular area where people are not much on, and the particular angle of digital marketing is actually confusing if you really don't. You really need to understand it proper before you can now hit your hand on your chest and say, yes, I'm good at this. You have some personal projects you've done, and you're sure that you can rank a page from 0 to 1,000 traffic a month. And doing that, you can charge as much as those amounts I just mentioned, because everybody wants free traffic. The good thing about SEO is it's free traffic. You're not paying for ads. You understand? But once you optimize it proper, you keep the traffic just keep coming over and over again. And if you check some of the value of those traffic, you get to see that this traffic you're getting to your website, if you're to pay for it, you're paying a lot of money. So now let me show you an example of that. So I'm going to use a particular tool now to check an estimate of a particular website and to see if they are paying for that traffic, how much will they be paying for? How much will they be spending on that traffic? So this is SEMrush. This is like an SEO tool to analyze websites. So I'm going to use a particular website to see. Let me use. Okay, let me use GG for instance. And I know GG is actually running ads too. Let's use Gigi as an example. So the SEO, most company wants to rank their website on Google, and they don't want to go through the stress of paying for gg.com.ng. Let's see traffic value. So if you are to check the number of traffic they are getting on a monthly basis, over almost 2 million traffic. You understand? But there's a particular tool that will tell you the value of this traffic. That if you're paying for this traffic, you'll be paying so amount of money. So one good thing about SEO is you're not paying for the traffic. You just need to optimize your site properly so that you get to rank on Google first page. And when you rank on Google first page, those free traffic just keep coming over and over again. You understand? That's the reason why we can charge as much as $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, depending on the project. You understand? So this is a skill that anyone could actually acquire per project. Yeah, per project. So 10, 15, 20, depends. Understand? So because once you're up there, the traffic keeps coming over and over again. You understand? So I would advise everyone to take it very serious. You don't need to be a 360 digital marketing expert. You can just pick one of the arms of digital marketing. If it's social media ads, get to know how to run ads proper on Facebook, Snapchat, LinkedIn, TikTok, and all that. So the process are just the same. When you go to those platforms, they are all the same. You have a question? How do you unblock a Facebook ad account? Okay, for you to unblock a Facebook ad account, all you just need to do is to appeal. You understand? You just fill up the appeal form and tell Facebook the reason why you need that ad account back. That this is the only means of your livelihood and you want to get this account. The account back. So this is the account you use. Yeah, you just beg them. So it's human being like me and you that manually review those appeal. And if they are touched, just say, okay, let's open it for this person. And they just open it. So that's the way to get your Facebook ads account back. So I would advise everyone to just embrace it, either social media or SEO. You also want to go further by learning SEO. There are several free courses on YouTube where you can get that. Even where we've stopped today, you can go further by, you've gotten the basics, the fundamentals. You can go further by watching some other videos on YouTube. But we have a lot of experts. YouTube is now more like a university. So you can go there, learn one or two skills. Those ones you don't understand, you can get proper, keep going through several tutorials and you get yourself grounded on it. So that will be all for now. Is there any other question?
When you were showing us the other Google ad, you said you skipped that keyword side, and also you chose one which is either YouTube or. Is it not possible for us to use them together just like we used them while we were doing the Facebook ad? Is it not possible for us to use more than the option you use? You used only YouTube option. So is it possible, because you said it like as if we can use just this one or this one. So I wanted to be sure that is it this one or this one, or we can use them together.
Can use them together. You're talking about placement, right? Yes, for placement, you can use one at a time. If you want to run your ads on YouTube, run it on YouTube. That's the reason why we selected YouTube, because I just want to show you most of the ads you see on YouTube, how they are being run, how they set them up. The way I set it up, that's the way they set all the ads you see on YouTube. You understand? So we decided to use YouTube as case study. You can also run a display ad, like the Vanguard website I showed you. Those adverts you're seeing on those pages on websites, Google just know that this Vanguard is talking about news. They can just show your display ads on Vanguard or Punch or Nairametrics or Nairaland. You understand? So you can select display, you can select video, you can select shopping ads. You understand? You can select search ads. So search ads is the one we did an example of Dell prices in Nigerian Lagos. So those ads you see on the results, that is shopping ads. Then we have another one called search ad. You still see some search ads that are sponsored before you see organic results. Okay, so you can run them on Google Ads. You understand? Are you clear now?
Sorry, is that part you were that we had 3 options, which is keyword, what's the other option? Then the last topic, yes, that's what I'm talking about. You said we did not use topic. Yes, keyword.
Only use topic and placement. So that placement, we use a YouTube channel. You understand? Then the topic, we just selected the particular topic. Then for keyword, if you want to use keyword, you can use any keyword you want to use relating to your business. You can also use them together. The more you select them, the more your impressions will be showing that this is the number of impressions you will get when you combine them together. You understand? That's it. Any other question?
No, clap very well. Let's clap very well, please. Because I know, even sitting down, you are tired. Now imagine someone who has been standing since 10:30. Let's clap very well. Very well. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please keep clapping until he gets back to his seat. Until he gets back to his seat. The pastor wants to make it faster. Keep clapping, keep clapping. Let's clap for him. Let's clap for him. Thank you, Mr. Victor. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Asking questions actually encouraged me. And then it proved to me that you were all following. At the point I was like, are people still following like this? So, but the fact that you ask questions, it showed that even though we were a bit tired, but yet you're still following. See, we have to be resilient too. In fact, we have to tell ourselves, this thing, I will know it. You will get to the I will know it. If you want to become an authority in any field, you must learn. And sometimes when you're learning for the first time, it's not easy. You agree with me? It's not easy. It's like, what are they doing? This brother is